Hello, the subject is marketing management. The topic is product mix. What is product mix? Product mix is that which the company offers to the consumers. All that a company offers, all that an organization offers to the consumers through sale for a price can be termed as product mix. It can be inclusive of various product lines and all that products and services of an organization which is offered through sale for a price for the customer or consumer can be termed as product mix. Now let us see what is the real meaning of product mix is. A product mix is the set of all product lines and items that a particular seller offers for sale to buyers. An organization with several product lines has a product mix. Product mix need not consist of related products. In other words, product mix is the composite of products offered for sale by a firm. It is a collection of products manufactured or distributed by a firm. It is the full list of all the products offered by that particular firm or organization to the customers of the market. So it is inclusive of all the products that an organization offers, can be termed as product mix easily. There is no need for segregation to be made in product mix definition. Let us see what does product mix according to definition. Product mix can be defined this way. The product mix is also called as product assortment, refers to the complete range of products that is offered for sale by the company. In other words, the number of product lines that a company has for its customer is called a product mix. This clarifies. This gives an exact understanding what product mix is all about. The definition clears the clutters in the minds of the marketer. Product mix means the number of product lines. It can be having a number of product lines, be it from FMCG to the automobiles to the cars. It can be anything. The company might have variety of product lines, and the number of product lines that a company has for its customers all put together, the combination of product lines all put together, the culmination of product lines all put together, the addition of product lines all put together for its customer by a company or an organization can be termed as product mix. Moving on, let us see what are the factors that influence product mix. Why does companies have product mix, and how does it change, and how does it differ from company to company, market to market? The factors influencing product mix are as follows. Change in demand of a product due to population change. This is one thing which the company cannot assess. Even if it assesses, it cannot analyze the right way. There is always the change in population, and the population keeps on changing its demand, be it in the level of demand or be it in the kind of demand. There is always continuous change in the demand of a product, all because of the population changing. The population can change its behavior. The population can change its status. The population can change its income. The population can change its styles. And all these changes have direct impact on the demand. And thus, these changes bring a drastic change in the demand of that particular population present in that particular market. Hence, change in demand of a product due to population changes is one factor which affects the product mix. The second is changes in purchasing power or behavior of the customers. This has to be understood well by the company and the organization. The purchasing power of the individual doesn't remain constant forever, and in its life cycle, an individual has increasing purchasing power, but yet at certain stages the purchasing power diminishes because of he spending his money or income on certain other important life-changing events. And this change in purchasing behavior influences the product mix, and this purchasing power change also brings in change in the customer's behavior altogether. He might behave as a non-customer for some time for the company. The customer is not going to have seamlessly the similar kind of behavior with the companies and with its products. His behavior keeps changing and thus affecting his purchasing power. Sometimes he is a person who spends a lot on luxury goods, and sometimes he spends a lot on convenience goods, and there come certain times when an individual spends only on convenience goods than on luxury goods, thus showing what is his purchasing power and thus showing what is his behavior in the process of consumption. This drastically brings in changes in the product mix. All of a sudden, there might be a change in company desire as well. All the days in the market, the company was serving, and all of a sudden, the company wants to make profit, and this might lead into change in product mix. The company's desire might be to earn profit. The company's desire might be to expand in the market. The company's desire may be to diversify their product. The company's desire might be to do away with certain products. The company's desire might be to include some new product in their product line. Thus, all these changes of company's desire, any kind, will have an influencing effect on the product mix of that particular company. The next factor which influences product mix is development of byproducts by residuals at low cost. The product mix of a company gets expanded at this. Most of the companies use raw materials, and these raw materials have different kinds of uses. The raw materials are used to produce one single product, and after that is being used and consumed, this particular production process will give certain kind of residuals which are beneficial for the company, which can be utilized as raw material for some other product process or production of some other goods or products at low cost, which if the company had to buy might have to shell out a lot of money, but this process will help the company to add on new products to its product line and thus enhancing and having a change in the product mix of that particular company. Thus, development of byproducts by using residuals at low cost has an favorable impact on the product mix of one company. The next factor is the competitors' actions and reactions. How are the companies in the market, how the competitors are acting, and how the competitors are reacting to this particular company's strategies and business favors reactions in their business process. Thus, competitors, if there is too much of competition and if there is no competition, the company or the organization can decide on adding on a new product line or doing away with certain products in the market so that the company gets benefited out of it, thus having an effect on the product mix. The next factor is to utilize the available marketing capacity fully. Marketing mix reaches its heights only when there is better utilization of all the resources of marketing department being used well. Not only the marketing department, but all the departments in the company, in the organization has to be collaborated well so that all have better utilization to produce better product mix, which will include products of physical physical tangibility and products of service orientation, which would benefit the product mix of the company all put together. Product mix gets affected or influenced to some extent all because of the financials of the firm. If the firm is well off in its finances, if the firm is having huge amount of capital resources, if the firm is having lot of liquid amount or liquid cash within them, then such kind of firms can have investment being made in new innovative production process and thus enhancing their product line to a whole new level. Thus, such companies can expand the product mix. But if the companies do not have such level of financial status, if the resources in the finance department are meager, then such companies cannot invest on new product lines. They cannot think of adding of products to the marketing mix, or they cannot mix their product to a level to match the market, thus making the product mix come down to the level of financial resources available, thus making an influence all because of financial resources. Sometimes it is all because of the advertising and distribution factors the product mix gets better. It is all because of the name and brand that the company builds on. It is all because of the one word of mouth which is being spread that enhances, that builds the confidence in the minds of the consumers and customers, thus making the organization's product mix larger one. They can expand, they can diversify easily, all because of advertisement and distribution factors that is available to the firm. If these advertising and distribution factors are of low cost oriented and if they are not spending too much amount on these factors, then the company's product mix might get minimized as time passes, as period proceeds towards the future. And the next factor in the process of product mix influencing is possibility of new product addition to its product line at less cost. The company should always focus on cost of addition. If the company can utilize the same kind of machinery, same kind of resources to produce some other product, then it means it is adding new product at less cost of investment, which is the added benefit for the company to utilize the available resources. Adding a new product, how far it is possible for the company to do such a thing that would benefit the company is an important factor which influences the product mix of a company in a better way. Hence, these are the factors which influence the product mix of the company either to make it a larger one or minimize into a meager one. It is all based on these factors. But companies or the organization use strategies. They have to use strategies to make the product mix successful one. The following strategies are generally employed by the producer or wholesaler of the product. The strategies include expansion of product mix, contraction of product mix, alteration of existing products, positioning the product, trading up and trading down, product differentiation, and market segmentation. Along with that, we have deepening depth and developing new uses for existing products. Now let us see one by one what are these strategies and how do these strategies help the company to have a favorable product mix. The first strategy is expansion. Expansion of a product mix. It is also referred to diversification sometimes. A firm may expand its present product mix by increasing the number of product lines or increasing the number of product items within the same line. New lines may be related or unrelated to the present products. For instance, a provision store may add drugs, cosmetics, baby foods, dry fruits, etc. That is the first strategy. The second strategy for product mix is contraction of product mix. This is opposite of the first strategy. In this, product line is contracted. In certain circumstances, the management has to drop the production of unprofitable products. A firm may either eliminate an entire line or simplify the assortment with a line. This is termed as contraction of product mix. In this, few products are deleted from the product line, or entirely the product line which is not profitable can be deleted from the product mix, making the product mix to earn more. The third strategy of product mix is change an existing product. A company improves a current product rather than creating a completely new product. It can bring in few changes in the existing product, maybe in its color, size, or the benefits that the particular product would give. As far as concerned, the change that is being bought in an existing product will act as a strategy, or it can be the alteration that can be made in the product as whole. As an alternative to developing a completely new product, management should take a fresh look at the company's existing product. It should know what can be changed. Often, improving an established product can be more profitable and less risky than developing completely a new one. Alterations may be made in the designs, size, color, packaging, quality, etc., which would make the buyer to buy that particular product. The next strategy is to make product differentiation. Product differentiation is done without modifying the product in any way. A company positions it as a superior choice to a competitive product in the market. When there is a fundamental difference between one product and another, there will be a product differentiation. The product differentiation involves developing and promoting awareness of differences between the advertiser's products and the products of others. The purpose of this differentiation is to make one's product different from those of other competitors, and this has to be informed. Only then this strategy will work. The next strategy in product mix is deepening depth. A company keeps existing lines but expands them more, and this is an example of deepening depth, wherein depth of that particular product line is increased, adding on more products to that particular product line. The next strategy is developing new uses for existing products. A company finds and communicates new uses for current products without disturbing lines of products. There are many examples which we find in our own ways and in our life, that a particular product which was being bought for a particular reason is used entirely for a separate new use, all because of the reason being communicated by the advertisers and the companies. That is one strategy. And the next two strategies are very important for product mix, that is trading up and trading down. Trading up, a company adds a higher cost product to an existing line to improve brand image and increase demand for its low cost products. This is a best example where Maruti is following, where initially it had low cost products and later on it added on Nexa as a luxury good product, where it added higher cost product to an existing line of low cost products, thus increasing the brand image of that particular organization. The next strategy is trading down. In this strategy, a company adds a low cost product to an existing line of higher cost products. A luxury car maker comes out with low cost goods or low cost product of cars just to make everyone know that this company exists, and those people who cannot afford the luxury goods can start buying this particular car. Thus, trading down is also a better strategy of the product mix. Thus, we have studied various strategies of product mix, and hence we have studied product mix altogether. Thanks for listening.